U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Kelly Craft's video conference with Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen is seen as a move to show U.S. support for the self-ruled democracy, while seeking closer ties in health and technology.
I would also like to take this opportunity to thank you for the staunch support for Taiwan's international participation and for your efforts in deepening the Taiwan-U.S. relationship. And thank you for always speaking up for Taiwan at the most important time.
China is vowing to punish the U.S. for seeking closer ties to Taiwan, as Beijing has long seen Taiwan as part of China.
China will continue to carry out all necessary measures to resolutely safeguard its own sovereign, territorial, and security interests. Certain U.S. politicians will pay a heavy price for their wrong words and deeds.
For years, most senior American officials were banned from traveling to Taiwan to avoid upsetting Beijing. The State Department recently lifted the self-imposed restrictions. Experts say that gives the incoming administration of President-elect Joe Biden safer options.
I think the Biden administration was going to do its own review regardless, but with this decision now in hand, the Biden administration can look at new and novel ways of interacting with Taiwan to include the de facto Taiwan ambassador to the United States meeting with U.S. officials in Washington in a very public way, to include senior level cabinet official level meetings.
The relations between the U.S. and Taiwan have been governed by the Taiwan Relations Act, under which the U.S. provides defense equipment to Taiwan. Other analysts say Washington should continue to bolster Taipei's defenses to maintain stability across the Taiwan Strait amid China's intensifying military moves in the region.
One of the things the Biden administration could do is continue to update our policy when it comes to training. It's one thing to sell Taiwan arms, but it's just as important to make sure that the U.S.-Taiwan military relationship is strong, and that from a training perspective, we're ensuring the best we can across strait stabilities.
Taiwan and China have been separately ruled since the end of a civil war in 1949, with Beijing continuing to claim sovereignty over Taipei, a self-ruled democracy. The U.S. says its long-held One China policy is distinct from Beijing's One China principle, and that it takes no position on China's sovereignty over Taiwan. Nike Ching, VOA News at the State Department.